Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. This is part 2 of the Earth Temple. The last time we just went through the first part of the dungeon, and in this part we're going to start it off with a bang by going into a mini-boss battle against, I think these enemies are called Stalfos in this game, and they look quite a bit different than they do in other versions. But these guys are... I hate fighting them because they're just a big pain. They'll swing their club in the air. It takes away quite a few hearts. And when you defeat them, you not only have to defeat them, but you have to defeat their head so that their head doesn't rejoin their body. Because if they do, then you're just kind of going to have to keep defeating the boss over and over and over again. Because it's a pile of bones, all its body parts will spread. And you can take out like very specific parts. Like if you take out a leg, the Stalfos will like walk on one leg, which is really comical to watch, but he'll still live as long as you don't take out the head. And he just broke my orb. God damn it. I was waiting to break those till later. Die! And they take quite a few hits too, you know, like you see that. I not only hit him, but then I have to hit his head quite a few times, and you'll see that that's what happens when you don't defeat his head. His body re-solidifies. So, quite annoying. They do move pretty slowly though, which is nice. Like this guy hasn't even got to me yet, and I was busy fighting that guy. But whatever. I think you can also pick up their club. Yeah, you can. I don't want to chance it though, I guess, because he's gonna start swinging. But I always love trying to pick up all the different enemies' weapons and seeing how they work and what they do. As you can see here, I took out different parts of his body, so now he's just got the head and like his, I guess, like hips left. So it just looks really strange when it's like a head and a pair of hips walking around. That's what I love about Zelda. It's so goofy. It's a fairly easy battle, but they're just a little bit annoying to beat, especially if you've got a few of them and you're trying to focus on one at a time and they keep interrupting you. But now that they're gone, let's see what our dungeon item's gonna be. We get the mirror shield! Oh, for the love of God, we don't have to depend on Medley's harp anymore. We have a mirror of our own! Now that's not to say that we're not going to be using Medley anymore in this dungeon, but things become a lot easier. But now, of course, they have the two people puzzles that they... Excuse me, I don't know why my throat is so clogged today. But yeah, they have two people puzzles to solve now, which I kind of like a lot more, just because it takes a little bit more thinking, and it just looks cooler, I guess, because Medley's up there shining her harp, and then you've got Link down there with his shield, and it just looks really cool. Go away! I hate you ghosts! And then they, of course, reappear. I'm trying to ignore them. And Medley, I have to go grab her. She's at the start of the room. Before we leave this room, there's like a shortcut, and also we can get a bunch of rupees, so I'm going to throw her back up there. Bring her back up here where she was before. If you leave Medley in a room and you leave, she's just going to go back to the room, the start of the room. I guess I didn't really mention that, but I guess I can point that out. Like she's not going to leave, but she's just going to go to the start of the room. So anyways, let's put that there. Take care of these guys, so we don't have to worry about them. And there we go. Let's see here. Need to shine that on this wall. The thing with teamwork too is that sometimes you only get a very, very small beam of light, and you have to make the most of what you get. So it can be really finicky. Let's bring her again. As you can see, we have a little secret passage here. And like this little tiny piece of crap light, like what are we gonna do with that? Surprisingly though, a little bit of light goes a long way. So let's just put that there. Because you notice there was a little symbol on the other wall. Let's put that, yeah, maybe there. Yeah. Damn it! I didn't mean to just put away. I meant to press the other button. We're in the corner. Right there. So that Link can go in the corner, and he can put that over there. There we go. Because like I said, in this room here, there's quite a few rupees, and we're still trying to collect a large thing of rupees, although I haven't really brought it up in a while, and it really hasn't seemed too important. Trust me, you're going to start getting a lot of rupees, and you're going to want to take all the ones that you can find. And we're back in this room. This is basically just a shortcut back to this room. And now we can go back to that room that I said not to go to earlier because we had to get the dungeon item, which was over here. And oh my god, I hate these things so much. Seriously, there's like no avoiding them. I always try to walk around them, but as soon as they see you, there's just no hope. You can fly over them, but that doesn't work a lot of the time either, because they do have quite a far reach. So, luckily he didn't see me there. So let's leave Medley here. And I don't think we need her. I think we can just come in here and use our shield. Blow up that piece. And you don't have to come back for this because it's only a joy pendant. It's a really useless treasure, but you know how I am. I want to get everything. So after that quick little detour, let's go back to that large room. And luckily she's back at the start of the room, so I don't really have to worry about the floor masters grabbing her. And by the way, I guess, just for future reference, if she does get grabbed, because it might happen down the line here, she'll get put into that room up there, and you basically just have to use the command melody and fly her out. So it's not a big deal. And I think we can do this now. Like, I think we can go to the next part of the dungeon, which is... Oh, what am I doing? I have to have her do it first. Durr. I have to get Medley commanded to do one eye, and then Link has to go and do the other eye. Let's see. There we go. So she's got that side covered, and let's come over here, and if I get my camera to cooperate, we can do this side. There we go. So once you get your mirror shield, you can go to the lower part of the dungeon. So we're actually making quite a bit of headway in this dungeon, which is awesome. It really helps to know what you're doing. I remember being a kid and trying to play through this dungeon, and it was just incredibly frustrating for me. Because it does get harder at this point. I mean, I'm not saying that this dungeon is incredibly super duper incredibly difficult, but it does require a little bit of puzzle work. So we're gonna ignore those stupid enemies, and we're going to have Medley open up this door for us, kindly, if she would. I love that tune. I also think the harp is incredibly underrated. Like, you never hear people saying, oh, I can play the harp, or like, I'm a professional harp player. I think the harp would be so hard to learn how to use. And I'm talking about one of those huge harps like that would weigh like 1,000 pounds. I don't know how hard just like a normal one would be, like the one that she has. I was trying to get my mirror aim so I could kill these guys with light, because I was going to see if you could just kill them by shining light on them. But he interrupted me. I'm going to see if I can kill... No, Medley. No. If you can kill this guy. Or we just stun him, I don't know. It looks like you just stun him. Doesn't look like you can kill him, but it's good to know, I guess. Anywho, yeah, my thoughts are really scrambled, but yeah, I think like a harp like Medley had, I guess that maybe be a little bit easier to learn, but one of those huge ones with like 30 strings would be really difficult to learn. Okay, I think we can do this with Link. I don't think we need Medley for this. All you gotta do is shine your light on these mirrors to be able to go into these rooms. So let's do that. And And I think we need to go into door number 1 first on this side. If I remember correctly, we're coming up on one of the most annoying puzzles in the game, and I just went the way we came. Herp de derp. Let's try this again. Let's go over here and see if it is one of the most annoying puzzles that's in the dungeon. And it is fantastic. I don't even think we need Medley for this. I'm gonna leave her here. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave her here. And in here, don't get caught by that guy because you can't fend off with your sword. If he grabs you, he grabs you, which is kind of annoying. So, let's do this. Open up this thing of light. And then there's room for this to be moved, so just go ahead and push it. So you need to come into this room first before going into the next room, because the next room is a puzzle, and if you don't have that mirror fixed in place there, you're screwed. So let's do that first. The reason I think this puzzle is annoying is because if you don't see that mirror can move, which I have done in the past, you get so confused and you're just like, what the hell did I do wrong? And secondly, because this next room that we're going into, the room that we just shone that light into, is incredibly finicky. We need to get the small key first, so I think we can just run right through here. Watching out for floor masters because there are so many in this room. Just ignore him and grab our key. So we need to do that to get to that annoying puzzle room I spoke of. And if you want to get another chest that's in here, which I do believe is actually a treasure chart, so it's not a lousy joy pendant, you can actually, I think you have to defeat every single floor master in here to be able to do this. So go ahead in here and just go nuts on these floor masters. They're not really like creepy to me, but the thing that just kind of annoys me is that they're so strong. They really take a lot of hits to take out. I really wish this Master Sword was powered up, because I can just imagine these floor masters would be wasted in no time flat if it was. But I guess that's why Link's on his adventure, to get it back powered up. And they just made a massive overkill of these guys in this room. It's so incredibly unnecessary that you have to kill like 6 of these things. It's just a little annoying. And also, I keep forgetting to point out all these random things, but I gotta say, the blue shield and the green tunic don't really look fantastic, so I think that Link's blue shirt that he's wearing looks way better with the mirror shield than the actual Kokori tunic does. Or I guess I should say the Legends clothes in this game, because that's what they're called. We're not living in the forest anymore. But yeah, the blue shield looks good with the blue shirt, I think. Looks pretty wicked. Of course, we don't get like an assortment of shields in this game, so once you have the mirror shield, you have it for good. So, before defeating all the floor masters, we get a treasure chart! Yay! Woo! We're getting a huge collection of these yet, and like I said, I don't even think that I have opened any of the ones that I have, which is kind of bad of me, because I really need to start collecting some rupees and stuff, so I'll have to do that later on. I'll see if we can get Medley up there. Good. Because we need her for this room too. You need both Medley and Link for this room. They gotta use their double mirror shield power. That's what I meant to say. I don't know if you're a Let's Player and you do that too, but you're about to say one word but you're thinking of another. I think everybody's done it like once or twice, but it still makes you feel so stupid when you do it. Medley, I don't need you to help me. I think that she gives you hints when you keep getting hurt. I don't know why, but yeah, anywho, I'm gonna... No! Stop it! Stop doing that! I need to take this guy out because he's really annoying. He'll keep reappearing as well, which is also really annoying. But in this room here, you need to take out all these statues. They will all give you different things, like different treasures and things. But I think the one we need to hit is actually the one on the back there, and I think we need Medley's light to actually do that one, because as you can see, you can only really shine light when you're like going in this direction, and as you go in this direction you can't. So, alright, let's get a little bit of light from Medley here. Let's hopefully not get hit by this ghost, although he can't really hit us because he's being hurt right now. But let's so I don't really know how to aim this either. I guess we can probably aim it like over here, and then Link can actually get to both of those statues. And if not, then it's a simple thing of just reevaluating and fixing it. So let's do that. Get rid of that guy, get our rupee, and move on to those next two beams of light. God damn it. That's what I mean, then these jerks are in my way. No! Don't! Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay. Literally every single time I play, everything that happens goes wrong in this room, and I don't know why. Like, last time I was so bloody unprepared and I had no idea what I was getting into, and then this time, I have a ghost in me, which is extremely annoying, and I keep getting interrupted, so let's... Okay, let's take out that wall, and then we should be able to take out this one here soon, if I can just get the right positioning. There we go. Yeah, that one's really annoying to hit, because you really gotta do double work on that one to get that one to get out of your way. Okay, let's move past this point. That's probably one of the most annoying rooms in the whole entire dungeon, and I'm using up quite a bit of video time here, so we're gonna leave off in this room with a bunch of keys and coffins. What is going to await us next? More puzzles? More fail? I don't know. We'll see. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.